The Mets facing a lot of questions with their starting rotation heading into the offseason, and Taijuan Walker, one of the many names at the forefront of that. I'm Connor Rogers, joined by SNY's Danny Abriano. Danny, Taijuan was one of the better cost-effective free agent signings the Mets have made in recent years. He does have the $6 million player option that we expect him to decline. How do you handle this one if you're the New York Mets?
It's a bit of a tough one. He's been a solid Met. His regression in 2022 wasn't nearly as bad as it was in 2021, but it did hurt the Mets down the stretch. Another couple of good starts from him, they might have held off the Braves, won the NL East. For me, I would move on from Taijuan at this point. He doesn't miss enough bats. He's a little bit erratic at times. He can lose it on the mound, let his emotions get the best of him. So he's been a solid Met, but I would move on.
With that being said, do you think a guy like Tyler McGill or David Peterson are ready to fill out the depth of this rotation, assuming that Walker does ultimately leave?
If I'm the Mets, I'm comfortable having one of those guys in the back end, not two. I think there's so much flux in this rotation that I wouldn't be ready to rely on both of them. But I think having one of those guys as your five is more than fine as long as you shore up the rest of it.
For all your Mets offseason coverage, stay right here on SNY.TV.